Salam, everyone. My name is Myrah Penaloza, and I am sharing with you a meditation called Gyan Chakra Kriya. And it is a meditation specifically for this time that we're in on the planet as of now, April 4th, 2019, moving forward. There's a lot of pressurized energy that we are navigating through as humans on the planet, and then this is just a tool to help you move through the density and through this pressurized time with more grace and more confidence and more love and kindness. I wanted to share with you some content as well to provide some inspiration for this meditation, just to inspire you to actually get into the vortex of it. And these are teachings by my teacher, Yogi Bhajan, who is long past. And yeah, I hope that it benefits you in all the ways that it can. So we're working with the radiant body. So radiance is our projection. We affirm who we are through the word Satnam. We experience who we are through the breath. We deliver who we are through the radiance, Waheguru. Yogi Bhajan often said our presence should be a healing. Our presence should be healing. That's what he said. He also says, can you imagine walking into a room, sensing a deep breath, the sigh of relief your presence brings? That's who we want to be as leaders. Healing by our own electromagnetic frequency. Okay. So he says, the radiance is our shine, our inner light. It is what attracts opportunity and prosperity into our lives. It is what protects us from fear and hatred. Our radiant body is our protection, and it is also our projection, a witness to our royal courage, our grace, and our willingness to be of service to others. And this is what we need. This is what is being asked of us during this pressurized time. And this is his words. He says, as we approach the Aquarian age, the pressure we are experiencing now will only increase. Okay? He wrote this in November 27th, 1995. Woo! 1995. And now we're in 2020. So he says, these days and times demand a strong nervous system, a clear arc line and radiant aura. These elements alone, with a vibrant pranic body, contribute to the health and strength of our radiant body. If our radiant body is weak, we become susceptible to the paranoia and delusion and are unable to serve others and our own destiny. Okay? So that's a little bit of insight on these teachings. And I'm going to get into the comment that he has about Gyan Chakra Kriya, just so that, again, it can inspire you to get into the Kriya and do it correctly, selflessly. So this is what he says about it. He says, Gyan Chakra Kriya meditation is one of those sacred Kriyas in Kundalini Yoga, as taught by Yogi Bhajan as a channel. It was practiced so miracles could happen. And there's a story associated to it. So I'm going to tell you the story. So over 2,000 years ago, Rishi Anand saw with his intuitive eye, third eye, that a great weather shift and famine would strike the country and create much hardship and death. He asked all monks in his ashram to practice this Kriya, this meditation, every day selflessly. After 3 years, the famine struck hard. The monks had attracted opportunity, wealth, and prosperity and had stored a lot of food. So they opened up free kitchens and distributed their foods and brought more in from greater distances. They saved humanity for 2 years until the effects of this famine had passed. It is foretold that we are going to be in a quantum leap of transformation technologically and societally for the next 2 years. So these teachings, this time, there's no coincidence. He says this meditation is fantastic for healing, especially for healing. He says it helps the heart and joints. It lowers stored anger. It increases intuition, what we need. We need that intuitive eyesight to be able to discern and make the next move. Its primary effect is that it brightens your halo. It builds the aura. It activates the arc line, which taps into the knowledge of the aura and the Akashic record. This is why the arc line is called the seal of knowledge. Life becomes different. You realize your reality, and much prosperity runs to you, through you, as you. Your radiance and presence communicates and elevates your life. You become what we need: a leader, someone to turn to. And he also says that if we practice this regularly for 120 days, it will exalt your being. Just like some of the planets can be exalted, it'll exalt, your system, and you will become what we need. And we'll be able to handle this time that we're in with more grace and more discernment and deliver what needs to be delivered. So we'll get into it. The movement, I want you to visualize the movement as infinity sign, figure 8 sign, kind of just moving through the crown of the head. And he says the mudras, hands are in Gyan mudra. This is Gyan mudra. The tips of the thumbs and the tips of the index fingers are together. You keep the other fingers straight and press together side by side. Okay? Press together side by side. You stretch your arms overhead to create a steady movement. Begin making large alternate circles of the arms. The right arm swoops in a large counterclockwise circle over the head, back behind the body, and then out to the right as no lower than the heart. The left arm moves in the large clockwise circle over the head, back behind the body, and out to the left. Okay? Stagger the movement of the 2 arms. As the left arm comes over the head, the right arm is circling out to the right of the body. As the right arm moves over the head towards the head, the left arm moves out to the left of the body. This way, the arms won't collide with one another. Keep the arms circling up and around and move forcefully in rhythm with the mantra, 1 revolution per second. So this is the revolution. Okay, and you'll see it in more detail as I back up and sit on my throne. So the mantra is chant clearly and forcefully from the navel point, okay, from the lower triangle, to the recording, which I'm going to provide for you. And the mantra is Sat Nam Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru. So Sat Nam, Waheguru, Waheguru. You'll hear it and you'll tune into it and you'll make the sound. We're going to do this for 11 minutes and it's going to be great. You're just going to do your best. And then towards the end, we'll go into the closing exercise part of this Kriya, this meditation, where you'll reach the arms up, you take a deep breath, you'll inhale, you'll hold, you'll retain the breath, you'll squeeze the locks of the spine to the best of your understanding, and we'll hold the breath for 10 seconds. We'll do this twice together, and then on the 3rd time, we'll keep the arms up, hold the breath, and we'll twist the spine, okay? Left, right, 7 times. with the retention of the breath. And then we'll exhale, bring the hands down, and feel the experience that you've provided for yourself with this Kriya, okay? So we'll get into it. I'm going to play the sound here, and I hope this brings you, all the things that it's meant to bring you. Here we go. I hope that was expansive for you, and I encourage you, and I hope you feel inspired to keep up with this practice. I did go a little bit over 11 minutes, just in case you check out at one point. It gives you kind of a little bit of something extra to catch up into. So Satnam, once again, my name is Myrah, and thanks for, tuning in and diving into these teachings and all of the pro spirit things. So Satnam, and do follow me on my social handles at on Gmail. sorry, not on Gmail, on IG at Myrah Penaloza. And, you know, it's me. So if you send me DMs, I'm the one that usually gets them. So I'm a real person. So Satnam, all the blessings. May they continue to multiply and may you stay up during this time.